Welcome. We've started the build on a kind of a special project, but not to give it all away. It'll be part of the battery bank once it's complete, but it'll involve some HeadWay batteries. And these particular black holders that we ordered for those batteries. Now there'll be future builds coming up that shows the construction of that HeadWay battery bank, and eventually us actually adding it into the system itself, but not to go too much into that. I want to put a quick one together to kind of show the assembly of these black holders. Now I've seen two different ones on the market, ones that are orange in color and ones that are black in color. I don't know about the orange ones, but these black ones can be a little bit of a pain to get assembled. And I just want to put a little bit of video together to show a little trick that we discovered putting these together, and hopefully make it a bit easier for anyone having the same issue. I'm going to start by taking this one apart, and as you can see, they're relatively tight fit. Each side has got a couple different sides on it. It either has a groove side that you can see on this one. Two sides are grooved, two sides have the tabs sticking out of them. And what we did at first was to assemble these so that the sides had the same either tabs or slots. So on this one, what we want to do is assemble it this way. So we got our tabs on this side, our slots on this side, and these are the two pieces that'll join. One side's got a slot, one side's got a tab. And they don't snap together as easy as it may look in some videos. But what we discovered the best thing to do is to take them face up like this onto the table. Yeah, let's take the camera down here a little bit more. I'm zoomed in about as close as I can get, but pick one up, turn it off to the side a little bit, start one tab into one of the slots, and you'll feel it start, like right there it slid in just a little bit. But you'll notice we have this tab in, but not the one on this side. So if you come up a little bit, again, start that tab just a little bit, and we're going to start this one down here. And once we get it to go, there it goes. See, it's just barely in there, but we're going to keep that upward rotation, and then we're going to start the one on the other end. And you can see that now they're both started. So we started this corner, and then started this corner in, got that one fed a little bit, and then rotated the top of it. So now we can push down, and those two are joined. So what we need for our configuration is going to be 10 cells. So we need to combine 5 of these together. They give us 10 on the bottom, and we'll do another 5 together, but 10 on the top. But combining these together is the same process as combining 2. Now if you remember, we went ahead of time and put these holders together so that the sides lengthwise have the same thing. Like all the slots are on that side, all the tabs are on that side. Assembly of these is going to be the same way. Here's your tabs, here's your slots. Just like when we did the 2, I've got them laying flat on the table. This one's flat, this one I'm going to hold up at a little bit of an angle. I'm going to start that first tab just a little bit. There you go, and I'm going to stop. So just barely started it. And then I'm going to catch the 2 tabs in the middle and the other tab at the top. So I'm going to kind of turn it forward and push down at the same time. So just a little bit. There you go. Now we've got the bottom one, and we've got the center 2 caught. Now we're going to continue to push forward, and there you go. We now have all 4 tabs and all 4 slots. Hopefully the camera can pick that up. And then we can now take this, flip it, to where this would normally be either the top or bottom, because these are your posts, your bus bars will go through. And just push it flat against the table and line it up. And you keep going for as many as you need. So if we wanted to add another one, here's your tabs, here's your slots. Once again, this one's flat against the table. This one, we're going to hold at a little bit of an angle. And we're going to push that one in. You can see it just barely started. Little bug flying around there. You see that tab in there, it's just barely started. These three have not. We're going to continue to take, support the bottom and support one on the side. Push down just a little bit until we get those center ones to start. And sometimes what happens with this is that you got to put a little bit of pressure in order to get these two to catch and this one to catch. Remember, you started off and caught this one first, then caught these three. Now that we've got all four of them, we can push down, but you see what happened there. And this will sometimes happen with these, is that you caught the top and bottom, but you missed the center. In that case, just slide it back apart, give it another go, start your bottom, again, flat, at an angle, catch the bottom one, come in, catch the tops, or middles, two middles, and then catch the top. And you'll feel a little bit of a difference, and you can see we missed that center piece again. And this is what I'm finding out is a little bit of a kind of a pain with these, at least this version of this holder. Now, if you have too much of a problem getting these to mesh together well, one thing that you can do is flip to the other side. So we're going to flip to this one. You notice we have tabs on this one. Now we're going to go to our slot side on this one. But the process is going to be the same. Flat, kind of at a little bit of an angle. Get that tab to line up. Catch the center two. And catch the top one. And you can see we missed our centers. Now sometimes when you're trying it this way and you're trying from the top, if it just does not want to catch for one reason or another, like it is right there, you can do it a different way. You can hold this one flat, hold this one at an angle. Again, get that bottom one to catch, get those center two to catch. Said, and you can see here how this can be a bit of a pain to get these to go. So flat, angle, you can see that it disrailed itself again. It didn't catch. Because unless you get these to catch, then what will happen is these two on the side will grip and the center one won't grip, and it won't look off, but it'll push it off enough that it carries forward down the chain. So we're going to try this one more time. We're going to catch that bottom one just a little bit, which we did. Sometimes what you find out is that there'll be like a little bit of a burr of plastic or some garbage inside this area here or inside this tab here that'll keep it from going together well. Or when you put your two pieces here together, like one tab will grab and one won't, and it'll throw off the geometry of this. This won't line up enough to hit here. But if you run into an issue with these, what I found is sometimes you just have to put one on the side, grab yourself a fresh piece, and try it with a different one. see right here, there's a little piece of plastic inside that channel. Give this another shot. We got the top one in. We just got our center two. We just got our bottom one. So there, it finally lined up. But you'll notice we did it in reverse. You notice we clipped the top one first, this piece flat, this piece at an angle, rolled it in, got top, got the two middle, and got the bottom. And now we're together. So we're going to just continue on until we get all of these on here. This time we're going to hold this one flat, hold this one at an angle, get that bottom groove to match up. And see, we popped out. And you can see we got some debris in here, and you can see the issue now. You can see the issue on this one. This is what I was talking about earlier. You can see that gap in there, but this one's fine. This one caught when it was originally put together. This one did not. So we're going to snap those apart. Same process as putting them together as before. We're going to get one started. Oh, that was a little bit too far down. We're going to get one started, and we're going to rotate it, start the other one, push them back together. And you'll notice this time we don't have a little gap of light on either end. So we get a nice firm connection in there. So now we're going to try put in flat, hold that one at a slight angle, get the bottom one started. And there we go. We've got all four. Final one, because it gives us 8 cells at that point, but we need 10. Slots, tabs, flat against the table, this one at an angle. Start your bottom tab, it's in, it's just started. Continue to roll this forward, catch the middle two, catch the top one, which I think we missed it. So we're going to try this in reverse. We're going to try to hit the top tab first. There it goes. Yeah, so we got a little bit of a burr on that top tab. We got the top, we got the middle, and we just caught the bottom. And you can see some of these, at least on this set, are a very tight fit, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's like a little bit of an issue, a little bit of a fight, but they do go together. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.